Hi everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's Chris back with my rant stroke thought of the day. It's a bit of a thought and a bit of a rant, this one. It's all about a player who I believe is possibly the biggest shithouse in the world of football right now. It is the failure, the waste of talent, the dancing queen that is Jesse Lingard. That is right. If you haven't seen already, Jesse Lingard has fucked off over to Saudi Arabia to go training for 1 month with Steven Gerrard's Al-Ettifaq or something. I don't know how the fuck you say it, but the team that Steven Gerrard manages with Jordan Henderson playing for it as well. And this is after he's been training with West Ham. David Moyes has been out talking about how he's building him back to fitness. He's going to give him another chance. He wants to get him back to his levels and all this kind of stuff. Really nice things that David Moyes was saying about Jesse Lingard, and obviously threw him a lifeline after he completely fucking bombed at Nottingham Forest, it's safe to say, because he was utterly shit. I remember Newcastle being linked with Jesse Lingard, and I was really interested in it after his first loan spell at West Ham when he was at Manchester United. He looked really good, he looked interested, he looked hungry, he was scoring goals, got himself back into the England setup, and I thought, listen, this kid may have turned a corner, may have screwed ahead, and he may actually be able to play another 2 or 3 years at the top level. How wrong was I? My God, we dodged a serious bullet as Newcastle United not signing this utter fucking bellend of a player that is Jesse Lingard. He's 30 years old and he's going over to Saudi Arabia in the hopes of a contract. I mean, what a washed up piece of shit this player really is. He stayed at Manchester United way too long. He should have went years before he did, at the prime of his career, but he's just happy to sit on the bench and take the money for Manchester United, win trophies by playing fuck all football. He did, in the likes of Mourinho and stuff like that. He goes out on loan to West Ham, plays really well, and then obviously doesn't go to West Ham, I think, in a permanent deal, goes to Nottingham Forest, bombs there completely. West Ham give him a chance to come back. They put him up, they put him in training, they put him around the players, they build his fitness back up. And how does he reward them? He fucks off over to Saudi Arabia in the hopes of a massive contract with Steven Gerrard and Al-Ettifaq. It's just a disgrace, really. It just sums up Jesse Lingard, in my opinion. I mean, this player, for years now, has spent more time dancing on fucking TikTok than he has dancing around defenders. And I'm amazed any team even give him a chance. But for David Moyes and West Ham to give him that chance, after they sold Declan Rice, they bought really well, in all fairness as well. They're right at the top end of the league. He didn't have to give Jesse Lingard a chance. He could have slammed the door in his face and said, go on, son, moonwalk down the fucking road. But he didn't. He gave him a chance. Jesse Lingard just spat in his face and spat in the West Ham fans' faces as well, who are willing to give the lad a chance. And it's just a disgrace. It sums up the kid completely. I say good riddance to bad rubbish. I hope the fuck he does get a contract over in Saudi Arabia and he finishes his career there. No doubt Sky Sports will employ him and he'll be doing some kind of weird shuffle, TikTok, fucking moonwalk dance on Super Sunday with Roy Keane. Looked like he wants to murder him with a microphone in a matter of a year and a half, probably, just like Daniel Sturridge. But this player just really pisses me off to the back teeth. He really does. This is after as well, a day after he got banned for 18 months and fined 57 grand for drink driving. You're 30 years old, you fucking wank. Grow up and act like a grown-up, for fuck's sake. He's TikTok dancing, he's flipping up gang signs in his car. Poor Jadon Sancho was roped in the other day. No wonder he's going off the fucking rails. If you're the role model he's following, mate, this guy is an utter prick. I can't wait till he disappears off the whole football hemisphere. Saudi Arabia will give him that chance because he'll be out of sight, out of mind, away from any of us football fans over in the UK, from seeing this total fucking tool bag just poisoning people's timelines really on social media with whatever stupid dance move he's doing next. I still remember that TikTok he did with his fucking backing dancers and everything, honestly. I nearly vomited on my shoes. I mean, what an utter bellend. I would use the C word if I didn't think YouTube would bin our bloody account off. I would use it several times in this video because this player just pisses me off. And the worst thing about him as well is he actually has got some ability as a player and he's totally and utterly squandered it. He's not as good of a player as he thinks he is, but he is a good footballer and he's totally and utterly fucking squandered it. And he joins that big list of players, in my opinion, who've done the same thing. Daniel Sturridge, exactly the same. I think Daniel Sturridge was a superb striker. He squandered his talent as well. I know people are loving him on Sky Sports with his quirky little attitude and dressing like Chris Brown and all that, but he totally fucking ruined his career. Same way Jesse Lingard's going as well. If Saudi Arabian football had been where it is when Sturridge was fucking ready to wash out, he'd have been in Saudi Arabia lining his pockets for a couple of years. So it's no surprise that Jesse Lingard is heading over there to play for Steven Gerrard. Good riddance to bad rubbish. I feel sorry for David Moyes and West Ham. We try to give this guy a chance and he's just totally thrown it back in your fucking face. But I'm sure West Ham fans are happy to see the back of this utter freeloading piece of shit who's used their facilities for a month and now he's fucked off on the hope that he gets a Saudi Arabian contract. I hope he doesn't even get a contract then. I hope he just retires. But as I say, he'll be back on the TV probably with Sky or TNT or some shit, because they seem to think the guy's charming and engaging, but he's not. He's just an utter shithouse, and probably the biggest shithouse in football right now. That's my thoughts on Jesse Lingard. Off you fuck, mate. Nobody wants you anymore. Piss off. If this is the kind of thing you like, smash subscribe, give us a like. If you want to be a member, drop a membership in as well. It's only $1.99 a month, less than a pint. Give it a shot. Keep it evermore, guys. Have a cracking day. We'll see you later. Cheers. Bye.